Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Innkeeper. Today I'd like to welcome you back to Prison Architect Megamax. As you can see right here, we have a bunch of prisoners currently feasting, or at least leaving the feasting area. The gang members are still eating all of the bacon. Is that all we have? Just bacon? Everyone has bacon. Okay, you chose the soup by the looks of it. Christopher, going for that slightly healthier diet. A few more people seem to have soups. You look like you just have a vegetable soup, or you left it and just had the bacon. Guys, is that really it? Just the two bits of bacon. I think they're strips as well, so it's not even that great. My god. My god. Okay, then. Well, we definitely give them high variety in this prison. It's bacon, vegetable soup, and some sort of broth. I think I'd take the broth. That doesn't sound too bad, I suppose. We did previously have a riot. Came out of nowhere. I say came out of nowhere. A legendary prisoner was killed, and he was, unfortunately, a member of a notorious gang of misfits. Known only as the... Give me a moment here. What the hell am I going? Intelligence gangs. Known only as these... I think it was... No, it was Blue Guy, I think. Yeah. Ooh, they have a lot of members now. Yeah. 28 members. Not really much we could do to stop them, to be honest. We've got you, you're a normal security. No idea why you're over there. I think it's probably because of the infirmary. We do have someone in here right now. We should probably make this into a normal security only. We have got it primarily at the moment as a staff only, which is not what we want. And then we could probably make these into reds only so we don't send them all the way over there. You know what? If we're going to do that, we may as well just make it shared, because I don't mind having normal max prisoners being thrown in, but I just don't want the legendary or the gang members to be thrown all the way on the other side of the prison. It's just not really efficient. Not to mention, we had a few problems when we did that earlier, so we're going to make sure we don't have that happen. Also, apparently, I have the use cell quality rating on, which means some prisoners may not be allowed to use certain cells based on how much trouble they've been causing, which is why we've been having random legendary prisoners just littered about. So we need to have that off because, you know, apparently that's just a thing. So that's good. Thank you very much for letting me know about that. We also still have a bunch of these that we need to sort out. We can currently store nearly 500 prisoners, which I believe... Does that mean we can make this? Nah, nearly. We're nearly there. Of course, we do have extra spaces available for the future, which will just have extra cell blocks. Kind of curious to see if this canteen can fit as many prisoners as I'm hoping it will. I probably can if I put tables and chairs in the middle here. Or extend it in some way on these corners. I suppose there's a lot I could do, really. I'm not too worried. We have a hell of a lot of cookers. I think probably the biggest number will be dealing with chefs, I think. Now, we still have the riot police right here. With good reason, because I think they're still a little bit antsy. Also, something else that I need to do that I keep forgetting is having more parole hearings. We only have one right now. If we have a few more of them... I think that's going to be pretty great, because we currently have 84 people in the parole hearing queue, which is just a bit too much. In fact, we could even have more than that. I know we have 2 parole hearings. So let's hold on a minute. Let's go over to edit schedule. Let's see. We have a parole hearing right here, which I don't know when they go to the parole hearing. My assumption is they just sort of go to it, and that's it. That's the job done. They've gone to the parole hearing, but oh well. We're going to bunch them now, so hopefully they'll be able to go through a bunch of them. Great. that was a sentence, I think. Spiritual guidance. We seem to be okay with that right now. The hell of a lot of people are in the queue. We could probably get another one of those going, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. We do have 2 of these, by the way. We have one right here, I think. Although I'd rather not have any of them go there. So I'd rather have this into this area. Or at the same time, if I made this into a normal security zone... I have, but for some reason it identified it as a max only or something, which is quite interesting. Just go back to the programs just to make sure that is correct. Yeah, they're both in max security, which is good. Doesn't seem to really register the other chapel, I think. Max security, oh, no, okay. We've got medium security right here. Which means it may be sort of thrown somewhere else. Or am I being stupid? Oh, no, it's right there. yep, being stupid. Good. Good to know. Just very familiar, but there we go. Protective custody as well. Common room. Do we want to get something like that set up? I don't think so. I think we're okay with that. Do we have anything else that's set up incorrectly? Not really. We could have the other 2 safety inductions done at the same time, though. But it's fine. I think we just have 1 teacher available for that. So we're okay to leave that for the time being. Behavioral therapy. Can we move this up? Yeah, I just want 2 extra hours of parole hearing. That's essentially free time. That would be great. We got 2 behavioral therapies as well. Can we get any more of those in? I'm pretty sure we can get a bunch of those in. We'll just move these up. And then let's see how many more people could be thrown into behavioral therapy. Loads of people. Let's get a hell of a lot more of those set up. There we are. We could probably even get 2 more up here if we wanted. No teachers. Okay, then stop. Maybe it's, you know, maybe that's their off time. I don't know. I feel like we could probably get more in there, to be honest. I guess the game doesn't like that. So we got a bunch of these queued up, which is great because loads of people want to go through that. Lots of people... Oh, no, finished. Wow, lots of people have finished the Foundation Education Program. That is great. Workshop Safety Induction 53 right now. Behavioral Therapy is okay. We'll probably get a few more people for that, to be honest. Yeah, because at the moment we have this psychologist. We could probably get 2 more thrown in. Because there are a lot of people that need to be thrown into behavioral therapy. So let's do that. We do have the money for it. And I feel like we're starting to make a little bit more of a profit now with the new workshop setup. So if we were to... Well, let's first get the amenities done for the office. So do we want the same layout? I think so. We also want to have the same guards as well. Although maybe just 1 guard. I don't know if that's cheap. Feels like it's cheap. We need to double down. We've got too many guards. Have a book in there as well. Or a TV. Workbench. Get rid of some of that stress. Have we filled in that hole yet? Yeah, we have. Okay, that's done. Good. And I'm trying to look for the books now, but the bloody mic's in the way. Here we go. The bloody mic's in the way. I need to find a different sort of setup that can make me sort of sound clear while also just having the mic no longer obscuring my vision. It's not insane. I think I just need to stop slouching. That might be great. And we should probably get the desk. There we go. I was looking for the desk. And then also the filing cabinet, which could be on this side. Oh, you have a different setup. I tell you what, we're gonna have the same. We're gonna have the same setup just because of the way the doors are aligned. And then books on this side. They have very similar desk setups. They're not exactly very personalized. There we are. If we can get that done, that would be ideal. That'd be another section done for us. As for the riot police and all that fun stuff, we're at lockup right now. A hell of a lot of the prisoners are suppressed, which is great, but not very many of them have their needs met. Mostly because of a lack of sleep at the moment. But that is about to pass, which is great. And I don't think there's going to be too many issues anywhere else. So we're going to stop hiring this lot. I don't know if they're costing us money over time. Something I forgot about. We're also still having power issues with this cooker. I did re-hook that up, didn't I? I did. And it says it's powered, but it seems like occasionally it's depowering itself. Maybe it's a light switch? Could be. It seems to work, because I do believe all of the cookers get used when they're making food, so I think they're alright. How about over here? We seem to have... Alright, of course. I don't think we got that boiler thrown in yet. We did get one set up, didn't we? Or, well, I believe we did. Could be mistaken. We could just throw it right there for now. It's a little bit in the way, but I don't really mind. Just sort of hoping we can get to everywhere, because we do have a few cold spots. Then again, it might have been due to the hole right there. I do believe someone commented saying that. Yeah, it seems to be okay now. It's not too bad. I still think we should put it there, though. Or maybe just have another heater here, and it should sort of move it over. 20 right there, and that corner's about 13, 14. Same thing over here, really. So even with this, it doesn't have much of an increase. But it's good enough to keep people nice and happy. Everywhere else seems to be sort of okay-ish, other than over here. Which is a bit odd, because everywhere else is kind of fine. But then again, I suppose it's because it's hooking up. Supposedly okay. These classrooms are a bit too warm, though. Really warm, in fact. Might want to deal with that. Double check temperatures, though. Their needs. Or comfort. I don't remember what it was. Ah, warmth. There we go. Well, absolutely fine. Spirituality is a really big problem at the moment. That seems to be just skyrocketing. Wow. A lot of prisoners require this need. 71 of them are not fulfilled, and they really need it. We do give them the ability to access them, both medium and maximum security. Not the super max security, though. They don't even deserve to leave after that fiasco. That was a complete and utter mess. This is why having a small area for them is probably not a good idea. It's already proven to not really work out. I just don't really want to have a shared area. I suppose it's just going to have to stay that way for the time being. We could have just guards stationed here all the time. Maybe an armed guard. Having an armed guard go through the middle might be quite useful now that I think about it. We have quite a few gun racks ready. Right here. Gun log is... Oh. The hell? The hell happened? Oh, no. The boiler was a bit too much, wasn't it? Yep. Shit. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do to get this on quickly? What else do you power? That's a lot of stuff that you supposedly power. Both of you, in fact. Wait, why are you both powering it? Or why have you both disconnected? Have you... Has this accidentally connected the pair of them? Is that what's just happened here? I can't tell. Unless there's a power cable coming through the middle here and I can't see it. Doesn't seem like it, no. Oh, through here! Oh, bugger, okay. That's really bad. We need to... I can't really access it. Let's go to dismantle utility... No. This makes it really awkward. Okay. Don't dismantle that. We need to get rid of something here. Don't really know what. I suppose this. Yeah, we can get rid of that middle section. Bloody, I'm having a hard time doing this. Right, if we could do that quickly, that would be great. You're not doing it quick enough. Okay, let's get them both put back on. Ooh, well then. That was a bit of a scary one. Looks like this accidentally made a power cable connecting everything else together, which caused a bit of a loop. Well, it didn't cause a loop. It caused a power failure. Not great, but we managed to repair it rather quickly by spawning a worker out of thin air. That is our power, ladies and gents. Be wary, for we are full of surprises. Speaking of surprises, we should probably have a little bit of a check through our intelligence, information, because we did get a bunch of new prisoners, and a lot of them were question marked. So we should probably, I mean, last 24 hours. Yeah, that's a good point. Any items the last 24 hours, particularly over here? Nope, seems like we're okay right now. That's, of course, the items that we have found. A lot of them are coming from... Oh, I see. I didn't know you could get scissors from here. I guess they gave them scissors. That's interesting. Not just crappy plastic ones or something. Well, at least we're finding them, so that's good. Looks like there's a baton that was stolen from over here. Looks like it's been on quite the journey. Whoa, okay, over there as well. And all the way over here. Great. Wait, what? Okay, I think I can click on that. There we go, that's much easier. What's going on here? Smuggled. Interesting. Okay, wait, they're coming down here. They're moving through the middle, coming down. And then somehow made their way through the staff room. Down into here. Oh, no. I think it's the materials being dropped off. And it's a baton. Which means we are going to need to have a metal detector right here for anyone dropping any materials off. It depends what else we found. Okay, it could be... It might not be the only thing. Bloody hell. 24 hours... Anything else? Bunch of items found in here. Got some keys, apparently. You're the owner. You're the sole owner. Some booze? Where was that found? Traded. Interesting. There was a booze trade. It was smuggled from that box. But unfortunately, we didn't find it. Which probably means we need to have a dog around here. So that we can smell any booze as well. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's buy one. Let's get a patrol route set up. Probably just around about here. That way we can just sort of do two things at once. So if we just have a dog patrol right there, that would be ideal. And at the same time, a metal detector right here in the staff room, which should really be an access-only zone. In fact, that might just make it a bit easier than having another metal detector that we have to charge, or that we have to put to our power system. So if we make this an access-only, that would be great, which means they would come down this way instead. Which is much easier because we already have metal detectors right here. So hopefully that's what they will do. Meanwhile, a bit of an altercation up the top. But I think we're okay. We should probably have a little bit more of a look at the smuggled items. And also, let's look at our grading. How are we doing? Reform is only at a 2. Security is still at -1. Health -4. Punishment is 5, though, which is, you know, not great, but it's alright. 82 prisoners have been released. Reoffending rate 24%. So many deaths in custody. 1 have escaped. Really bad. Apparently 4% have reoffended. That's interesting. The paroled early. Okay. No prisoners have been executed, though, which is great. Prison value at 2 million. Not too bad. I think that's how much our last prison was worth. We're also doing much better than the previous one. I feel like this point in the game. -1 right now. Maybe some of them are complaining about warmth. You know, there's just sort of a little bit in every stat at the moment. Particularly spirituality. It's a really big one for them, apparently. But there's not many people in here. So maybe having another chapel up the top might be a good idea. Because they're a very spiritual bunch. Most certainly are. Yeah, I think having another chapel at the top would be a good idea. Another place for access. Let's see if we want to plan this out first before we muck around too much. Wait, that's 7 and 7. Okay, I was going to say, that was uneven. I was about to just jump through my window. There we are, 7 and 7. Alright, so that's the walkway. I don't believe we need any detectors in here. It's pretty much... Yeah, we're okay with that. I don't think we even have any bits sticking out. No, that's fine then. But that's just an easy way to get the doorways done. So, you know what, we'll just do that instead. There we are. We can get the pathways hooked up. Sort of want to double check what we've done over here. Do we need to rotate it, or should it be just exactly the same? Good point. I think we're okay. Might need to do a bit of back and forth, but we should be alright. Let's go over to rooms. Chapel. Bong. And now we can go over to objects and get this set up. Tell you what, we'll get the rugs done first. The rugs. The prayer mats. There we are. A bunch of them right there. And then a few altars. I don't think we need this many altars, but it just feels like, you know, we should have some altars. There we are. And then we can have a bunch of pews. How do we have this set up over here? Oh, they're also much further apart than I originally expected them to be. There's also 3 across in the middle. So we'll get the flooring done as well, but just the main bit. And also we'll make sure these are a bit further apart. I think... What was it? 1, 2, 3. 3 apart seems about right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3? You know what? Fine. 2 blocks between each other seems about right to me. Not the end of the world. And then we will need to get... Was it fancy tiles that we have in the middle? Lots of back and forth right now. Yeah, fancy tiles. I always get the tiles mixed up, though. Seems to like... I always feel like I clicked on the correct tile, and then it just uses a different one. I believe... What was the other one? Ceramic tiles? No, it was the mosaic tiles. Okay. Good thing, actually. Ceramic tiles are extremely expensive. Surprisingly so. I don't think they were worth as much as they are. Or I don't think they're worth as much as they are. And now we will get the doors and servos done. There we are. That should be nice and quick. Little bit of an altercation right here in the legendary cell block. You got immediately stunned. Get down, mother trucker. Oh, yeah. Absolutely wrecked. No dog patrol around here by the looks of it. It's the problem with our dog patrols. We don't really have many kennels at the moment. No, well, we can fit a few more in there. But quite a lot of the dogs are just sleeping around. You know, look at them sleepy dogs. I think it's this way. Can't tell where this rotates. I really can't tell. This seems about right. Doors being used a lot here. Lots of back and forth going on. I suppose that's how they get to the forestry area, so it's not too bad. Have we got our new prisoners yet? They're coming in 2 hours' time. More fighting, I see. You little buggers. Part of the same gang or just a inter-gang war? Okay, yep. 2 separate gangs, green and red, fighting each other right there. Keep them controlled. Ooh, a bit of really lot of fights going on right now. Is there a gang leader under... No? Gang leader is fine. I wonder if you're a leader. Nope, just the 2 at the moment. Oh, maybe it was the red one that got killed.